are you doing?
What?
There's a spot for it in here. What are you doing?
Hi there, my name is Renee. I'm an appliance care and maintenance specialist, and before that, I was an appliance repair tech for 6 years. A follower of mine tagged me in the comment section of this video, so I just thought I'd try to help. So in that video, we can see that this person is using powdered laundry detergent and they are putting it directly into the drum of the machine instead of in the detergent dispenser. And the reason given for putting it into the drum instead of putting it into the dispenser is because anytime they put it into the dispenser, it just winds up all over the door. Now, I will say we don't have all of the information here because I don't know if they're saying that it just winds up putting powdered detergent all over the door and it's not cleaning the clothes, or they're saying they noticed it was getting on the door so they stopped the cycle before it could even finish, or they may also be saying that at the very end of the cycle, they are just finding little bits of detergent inside of the gasket. So rather than making assumptions, I'm just going to tell you what I know about that dispenser and how everything works. So in general, yes, you do want to put the detergent into the dispenser where it actually tells you to put the detergent. And most front-load washing machine detergent dispensers do have labels to tell you what kind of detergent to put where. And the way the washer does this is going to vary depending on the model or the brand, but in general what happens is you're going to have a water valve that goes to each individual compartment, and the washing machine will send water into those compartments to flush all of the detergent out. And that water and detergent mixture then gets flushed down into a tube that goes into your washing machine. And depending on the model, it may have multiple different tubes for that detergent water mixture to go. So you'll usually have one that leads straight down to the drum of the machine, but sometimes they have tubes that go into the gasket of the machine as well. So if it seems like detergent is being sprayed onto the door, that could be intentional. Now, is it going to hurt anything if you put the detergent directly into the drum instead of into the dispenser? Not necessarily. That's kind of what we were doing before we had front-load washing machines. But the advantage of putting it into the dispenser instead means that it's not going to touch your clothing directly, because some detergents do have a little bit of dye in them, and if they have direct contact with your clothing, it does have the potential to stain. Now, if you want to put your detergent directly into the drum instead of in the dispenser, the number one thing that I would suggest you do is put the detergent in before any of your laundry. That way, at least it's closest to the water, so it's more likely to get mixed in better, and you don't run the risk of everything kind of getting balled up and the detergent being stuck in a clump in the center, especially with powdered detergent. So while putting the detergent into the dispenser is not technically necessary, it is a better option overall. Now, if we're saying we're finding remnants of that powdered detergent inside the gasket at the end of a cycle after everything is all said and done, first of all, make sure you're not overloading your washing machine, because if there is too much clothing pushed up against that door, it's gonna be hard for any of that detergent water to get to your clothes. But it's also really important to make sure the gasket isn't clogged, so let me show you what I mean. Okay, this is my washing machine. I'm going to show you close-ups of inside the gasket here. All right, so this is the door gasket to the washing machine. It is going to look different depending on the model and depending on the brand. But no matter what yours looks like, they almost all have these little drainage holes right here. And these holes allow that detergent water mixture to get into the drum of your machine. And I cannot tell you how often it was when I worked as a tech that I found these holes clogged with pet hair or lint or other debris. And if they are clogged, the detergent can't get into your machine, and yeah, it's not going to wash correctly.